Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today I'm going to be going over a deck that gets a boost from the brand new set Prismatic Evolutions, and that is going to be Ceruledge. Ceruledge EX is a card that has been performing relatively well in Japan, and I'm excited to go over it today as I think it's one of the better decks in the standard format. We have Ceruledge EX here, 270 HP fire type Pokemon with that Abyssal Flames attack, which deals 30 plus 20 more damage for each energy card in your discard pile. So the goal of this deck is to get tons of energies into the discard pile and then hit huge numbers with that Abyssal Flames. The brand new card from Prismatic Evolutions that we have got for this deck is going to be Budew. Budew with that Itchy Pollen dealing 10 damage for 0 energies, and during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. So the goal of this deck is to get into Budew in the early game, use that item lock, buy yourself some time, and then transition into attacking with your two prized attackers like Palkia, VSTAR, and Ceruledge. Palkia also provides some nice flexibility as it, one, is a good attacker, but also has Star Portal to power up things like Radiant Greninja. So if your opponent is not able to get that mana fee down, you can use that Moonlight Shuriken. But anyways, with that being said, if you're interested in the deck list, make sure to check out the description. And if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's hop right into some gameplay. Alrighty, so hopping into it here, it looks like we're going up against Archaludon. We'll see how we're able to do against this matchup. Now, typically when you do go second with this deck, you want to hide behind something like that Budew's Itchy Pollen, so that's going to be the thing that we're trying to do on this first turn of the game. We have ourselves Prime Catcher, so we got ourselves an instant switch if we want it, but we also have some other good stuff here as well. Looks like they just went PokéStop Pass, not necessarily a very threatening turn for them, so we'll be able to set up here quite nicely. I think we're just going to start off here with that Ultra Ball. I don't really want to Ultra Ball away a Squawkabilly. That would be quite unfortunate if that happened. So I think I'm going to get rid of these two right now. We'll just ditch these two, see if Squawk is in the deck. It is in the deck. We had Lumineon anyways too. So we got plenty of good stuff here. Things are looking good. We got ourselves Squawk. We got ourselves Budew as well. We can just kind of hide behind that turn one. Which seems pretty good for us. So we're going to bench that Squawk. We can also Ultra Ball away these guys as well. Get ourselves that Budew. Be able to get ourselves that turn one Itchy Pollen, which is pretty crazy because we can go from turn one Itchy Pollen into a one-shot after that with something like Ceruledge. So really just trying to slow them down here. The power of item lock is hopefully going to show itself here. So I think we'll just go Earthen Vessel. We don't really need to PokéStop here first. Might as well just thin out the energies before we do anything else. So we'll do that. Then we'll PokéStop. See what we get rid of. See. All right, a couple cards there. Also, just kind of wanted to PokéStop there first because if I PokéStop away, let's say a Charcadet, then potentially I could Night Stretcher for it, and then Nest Ball for Greninja, and vice versa. So just give me a few more options on what I want to do here. So we'll go Nest Ball here. Gonna get ourselves that Greninja. I also have Earthen Vessel too, so I can Earthen Vessel and then use Radiant Greninja before this other Nest Ball. That's another thing too I'd like to do because if I Greninja into, let's say, double Charcadet, then I could potentially just like hold the Nest Ball entirely. Just kind of gives you more options. Kind of sequencing 101, seeing what you get first, before you make that commitment. A lot of the times that is how you want to do it. So we'll go Greninja here. Discard a couple of cards, draw 2 more. We use that Nest Ball, get ourselves a Charcadet here. Drop it down. And also because I don't really want to bench Fezandipiti, so like if they like if they use something like Iono, then I would still have like Nest Balls left over in the deck potentially to get ourselves Fezandipiti. So that's another thing too about sequencing, or I just kind of wanted to potentially hold the Nest Balls based off what I got, but totally fine using them there as well. So all right, we'll promote Budew. We could Iono here, but they didn't really do a whole lot. We could also just Irida. I mean, I'm not against just Iridaing here. If they Iono me, it's kind of not a big deal, but I guess I don't really need a whole lot. I guess I could just get Vessel here. I'm not against just going like here. We'll just ditch more energy into the discard pile. That seems fine. Get a few more. We'll take the water because I'd rather draw into that. So yeah. Anyways, pretty good start here. We have Stretcher for that Ceruledge next turn, and we'll use that Itchy Pollen. Going to be able to turn off their items, and there's a good chance that they just can't do anything. That's the strategy of this deck, is to use that Itchy Pollen early game and then attack with the Ceruledge, and this could have just completely bricked them. Not 100% sure. They don't have access to things like Ultra Ball, for example, so They can't even get themselves out a Duraludon unless they naturally draw into it, and this might have just ended the game right here. There is a Nest Ball. They can't use it, though, because of that itchy pollen. They are getting completely trapped here. They did get an energy onto that Duraludon, though, so maybe they have some way to get... yeah, no, they don't. All right, there is the hammer in, and just like that, itchy pollen able to take the game, literally just stopping our opponent from playing the game. And now we can go into that Ceruledge here. We have that Night Stretcher plus that energy. Nice, easy knockout there. We're going to go attach for turn. Night Stretcher, get ourselves that Ceruledge, and then we'll be able to use that Abyssal Flames for the knockout hitting weakness, but already doing plenty of damage there. And yeah, that was a quick first game. Showed pretty much exactly what you're supposed to do with this deck. Use that Budew's item lock, hide for a turn, and then go into your 2 prize attackers. So that was a convincing first game. Let's get into another one. Able to buy ourselves a little bit of time. So got ourselves a pretty decent hand here. I got ourselves that Nest Ball. We're going to get ourselves that Budew right away. Get that on to the board here. We also have access to this Jet Energy, but it doesn't really matter. I guess we could Jet, but we actually don't want to Jet because we don't want this energy on Budew because it simply attacks for free. So also it's free retreat, so we can't actually get it off of it. So I think we'll just go attach here and then research. Not a whole lot else we need to do here. Just kind of looking for like another Charcadet. I feel pretty okay getting one of those. I don't really want to bench Squawk because then they can go Gust, take a 2-prizer, which is kind of a problem. So I think at this point here, we just need ourselves another Charcadet to get on the board. However, our start is a little bit shaky as we don't have a whole lot else to follow up with, but hopefully maybe if they do take a knockout, something like that Fezandipiti, we'll be able to get ourselves out of it. So we'll go Nest Ball here. Going to get ourselves Charcadets. We're going to retreat into the Budew, and then we'll be able to just use that Itchy Pollen for 10 here. Seems fine. All right, so we'll go Itchy Pollen, hit for 10. Seems okay. Yep. Use that. And yeah, we'll see exactly what they do. Most likely just going to go in with that Raikou, take the KO with that Lightning Rondo, and then it kind of just all comes down to me, am I able to, kind of initiate that 2-prize card swing, over and over and over again? Am I able to do that? If I am, great. So we'll see. We don't need a whole lot really here to get the KO. We thankfully already have 4 energy in the discard pile. Should be able to get more next turn relatively easily. So feel okay about this. There is the retreat into the Raikou V with that fleet-footed and Lightning Rondo. Definitely going to be looking to use that Lightning Rondo here, but maybe there's a chance they don't have an energy because they don't have access to items. That would be phenomenal, but that's probably wishful thinking right now. There is that Arven going to be able to get themselves something like that Seal Stone, which will at very worst get them the energy. They probably don't want to have to use Seal Stone for energy, but they can do that if they must. So anyways, there is that Seal Stone. I would love them to do that, though. Have to waste on energy. And that just, kind of shows the power of Budew. Shows the power of item lock with this Itchy Pollen here. Looks like they'll be getting a card. All right. Probably assuming this is, yeah, it looks like there's an energy there. So anyways, we'll see that Lightning Rondo taking the KO. And pretty much what we're looking for right now is a research. Just any type of discard draw card, because that means we'll be able to get a 2-prize knockout pretty easily if we can find that. So anyways, we're going to promote the Charcadet. There's research. That's exactly what we were looking for. That's pretty good. So, all right. I got 2 energy here. I think we just want to take out any 2-prizer. Doesn't matter which one. So, we'll just go 30, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170. This damage actually matters. So, we'll go Prime Catcher. Bring this up. I don't need to attach these 2 energies because I can assume off research I'll find another one. So there's really no need to. Nothing to Night Stretcher for as well. Don't need to put Budew back on the field. So, all right, we'll research, draw a bunch of cards here, see what we get. Not ideal, honestly. We definitely need ourselves something like a Radiant Greninja. A couple ways to discard, and oh boy. Wow, we did not find that. Okay, well, how many do we have in the discard? We have 6. Okay, that's a little tricky. I guess we can go into Ceruledge here and just hit. Yeah, wait, how much do we have? How much are we hitting? We're hitting for 150. Oh my gosh, we're short. Okay. Well, that's not good. We missed any Ultra Ball Ninja. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Okay, we should not have missed that, but it's all good. That's crazy. We also missed PokéStop too. So we researched for 10 effectively and didn't hit anything. So This is now losable because they do have items now, which is very scary. Yeah, kind of kicking myself here. That's pretty unfortunate. But I mean, if they don't take a KO here, then we are fine. We'll be able to kind of keep up with that 2 prize race. Kind of just depends if they're able to Iron Hands, honestly. If they're not, then we're okay. But the problem is like if they hit me for a lot here and then Iron Hands, thankfully they missed the generator there. That might make up a little bit for it, for our subpar display here. But hanging in there. 270, very awkward amount to hit. So feeling okay about this. Anyways, there is the Raikou coming up once again with that Lightning Rondo. They won't be able to take a knockout here. I did not bench enough Pokemon for them to even get there. They can do right now 40, 60, 80, 121, 41, 60. If they go Area 0, 3 more, they're still short. So that's very good. Yeah, things are looking quite okay for us here. See what they're able to do. There is that Area 0. Open up the bench here. They do need a Pikachu, though, which they don't have. So that's a little bit awkward. And I guess for us now, we're probably going to want to try and go into that Ceruledge on the bench if we can. But not looking great as we are down our Prime Catcher. So Ceruledge in the active is probably going to be the one that's attacking here. So anyways, there is the Irida getting some stuff here. It looks like they did get themselves that Radiant Greninja and Secret Box. Probably preparing for next turn, if anything. Maybe getting themselves a generator here. Not 100% sure. But see what they end up getting. Yep, ditching the Greninja. It looks like Nest Ball and Area 0. Be getting some cards here. Looks like Generator, Bravery Charm, and Arvin. Potentially trying to prevent a one-shot at some point. But honestly, over the next couple turns, we should be able to get KOs pretty consistently anyway. So that's fine. There is a Generator. Once again, I guess they were just thinning out to try and maximize their chance of getting something off Generator. All right. There is a Lightning Rondo for 160. Okay. That is good that they missed that there. So, okay, there's another Ceruledge. Very nice. We can attach for turn. Seems fine. And we'll use that Professor's Research. Okay. So, got ourselves PokéStop. I think we could just put this down. I don't see a whole lot of negative doing that. Seems fine to drop it down here. PokéStop, just thin out. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to one-shot quite easily next turn, that's for sure. We did get the KO here, which is important. 1, 2. Ultra Ball. This out just in case for next turn. I really need to hit Iono next turn, because if they do Iron Hands here, then I need to Iono. That's like the big thing, is that if they do hit me with Iron Hands, which I think they should, then that will become quite important. But anyways, taking a couple more here. Seems pretty good. Hanging on here, looking okay at the moment in this game. Things feel okay. Things feel okay. Not the end of the world, but we'll see what they are able to pull off. Let's see what they are able to do here. So, yeah, if they do get the Iron Hands off, then it would be a little bit sketchy. My list currently does not have Briar in it. Some lists do play Briar. I don't have Briar in it at the moment, so we wouldn't be able to just win the game on the spot. Looks like the Magneton is no longer with us anyways, so I don't think they play 2-2 or something like that, but that's kind of a rough PokéStop for sure. But if we did have Briar, then if they just hit me with Iron Hands, we'd just win the game on the spot with Go Fish Briar game. Briar is something I am kind of considering in this deck. It's not bad, but there's not a whole lot of one-prize decks, I guess, in the format, so because the thought is that if they use Magneton, then I get a prize card, they attack, go down to 2, and then I'm at 3, and I just drop Briar and win. So if they do just hit me here with Miraidon, we should just kind of win on the spot, I think, because we'll just promote Ceruledge, drop Charcadet, attack, and then attack again. We just attack back-to-back times, and the game pretty much just ends. There shouldn't be a whole lot that they can do about it. I mean, we can even like freely bench things like Greninja, because they can't hands Greninja for 3, so should be okay. There is the Super Rod coming out. Getting Magneton and the energy. Looks like they missed here, so kind of like a thing where like I missed KO when I probably should have hit it, and then they missed KO with Iron Hands here, or just, you know, weren't able, yeah, just in some way wasn't able to piece together, you know, what they needed. So anyways, here is the retreat into the Miraidon here with that Bravery Charm. 270 though still is quite a bit. However, we'll be able to take that knockout next turn quite easily with that Abyssal Flames. As the nice thing is that the more Pokemon they knock out, the more energies, you know, for example, if they knock out that Ceruledge, the more they go in the discard pile, make it easier for Ceruledge to take knockout. So they will get 2 prize cards here. 1, 2. Promote Ceruledge. We are currently doing 250. Just got to dump this Jet Energy here. Got up to 270. Very nice. The Water Energy. Yep, Charcadet in the deck. Seems good. And just thin these 2 out here. I guess we can Fez first, because I ideally don't even want to have to burn this Ultra Ball, but I guess I'm going to need to anyways the more I think about it. So I need to anyways to hit 270. Actually, no, it's fine. Already hitting 270. Yeah, we'll just hold on to it. So we'll go Nest Ball, Charcadets, Greninja. I want to save that Jet Energy. All right, we'll draw 2. Play the Nest Ball. Burn that. Okay, our next 2 cards are exactly what we need. Okay, great. So let's go Abyssal Flames. Take the KO here, and should just be set to win this game. Pretty much no matter what. I guess we can just bench Palkia. Actually, wait, no, that's the better thing. Is just bench Palkia. We can just Night Stretcher for Palk. That's fine. But I guess we have double Night Stretcher anyways for Ceruledge regardless. But I guess if they attack me with Iron Hands, then like I just win the game. Well, actually, no. They can hands that. Okay, so we need both of these. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. Those Abyssal Flames. This should be fine. Because I believe we have, how many energy we have prized? We have 2 energies prized, I think. So should be getting a fire here. Okay, there's the fire. There's the other structure. Yeah, so this was like all pretty easy hit. Anyways, there was a promotion of the Mew here. Unless they have some way to mill me or miraculously take 3 prizes, we will be able to win this game here. So yeah, Ceruledge able to clutch up here. Budew really showing how powerful it is. You know, Budew just buying yourself some time, getting yourself what you need. Really, really good here. And the list flowed quite nicely despite missing a little bit at the beginning. You know, really making up for it. That item lock, also buying yourself time a lot of the time in certain matchups too is nice. So anyways, there's the Iron Bundle there with that Hyper Blower. Totally okay. Give them that Charcadet. No biggie. We simply just have the Jet Energy into the Ceruledge and Boss's Orders to knock out anything on their board. If they Iono and pass, that's totally fine. They really have no win con on the board. There's really nothing here that they can use. Here's Boss's Orders, bringing up that Fezandipiti. Maybe if there's some way they could hit it this turn that I didn't have a way to go into something else, then they could hands for 3. I don't know. Not really a whole lot, but there is the instant charge there. So we will be able to take down the Miraidon deck here with that Jet Energy going into Ceruledge. Could just attach retreat as well, but going into Ceruledge here, we have that Boss's Order is going to be able to bring up that Mew EX, and we'll be able to Abyssal Flames here for the knockouts, taking down Miraidon. So 2 pretty convincing games there. This game got a little bit sketchy, but was able to take the W. So that is going to do it for today. That is my updated Ceruledge deck. Let me know what you think of it in the comments if you enjoy it. You know, make sure to try it out if you are a Ceruledge enjoyer. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for all the support as always. If you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And this is Smart TCG, and I'll speak with you guys again soon. Peace out.